Our vacation here is going to end in just a little under 3 weeks. I think today's the 2nd of March, and we're going home on the 21st. But I think about what it's going to be like when I get home, and in some ways I dread it. I don't care if it's still somewhat cold there. The cold weather doesn't really crush down on me all that much anyway. I'm down here more for the experience and the exercise and the wonderful eating than I am about getting away from the dark and the cold. But anyway, what I dread is going back and being immersed by indifference. And I may be being too hard on my acquaintances and my friends. I'm certainly not being too hard on the news media, but we've quit watching near as much of daily news anyway because of the oversimplification and the excuse giving for the awful things that are happening, not just in Israel and not just in Syria, not Syria, but the other country where we've got a war going. It's a lot of stuff going on. The homelessness in Portland, the continuing inferior schools in Portland, the continuing racism about the way the police treat people of color. It's going to be tough to go back and be surrounded by that. And it's the complacency that really troubles me and challenges me. A way to avoid that is to avoid talking with people. And I've been big into that for a few years now with the COVID. You couldn't get out and talk with many people. You could kind of wave to them as they went by walking their dogs, and they'd smile at you, and that would be nice. But if you started talking with people about Bernie Sanders, I'm worried about what that can do to my 401k. They don't want to make a sacrifice to address the problems we have. Noam Chomsky was just on it this morning, talking about how Donald Trump has made it a clearly stated objective of his to what he calls it, drill baby drill. He wants more oil, more carbon, build the economy. And Noam Chomsky says, rather, I think accurately, he's driving us toward going over the cliff. And the other thing Noam Chomsky said is, and there's no reporting. Nobody's talking about it for the most part. It's just do. And buy another car with a large engine, and it's going to be tough. On the other hand, my 2 daughters and Mary's son are up there, and we still feel very connected to them and not wanting to be. And then also I'm complaining about my friends and saying complacency. Not all of our friends are complacent, and we do have friends up there that we feel very connected to. And so that's some reflections about what's going on today in my head.